It's not alcohol, I promise. It's actually nectar. Is that why they call it nectar? Because you can't juice peaches? So it's like peach essence? Because you can get peach nectar, but what that is. But you can't juice a peach. I mean, they're juicy, but you can't. Don't worry. So I've had a question. 100 subs without videos, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Cool name. I like that. Now, do you have any video on the AGLC and how to reference using superscripts, etc.? Mate, that shit's way too difficult. Yes. Yes. I completely and truly 100% agree with you, Mr. or Miss 1000 subs without videos, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. It is hard. It is hard. And it's also a very specific law student or lawyer problem. What is the AGLC, you may be wondering? The AGLC is a blue little book of evil. It is actually designed to punish anyone who uses it, and it is the Australian Guide for Legal Citation. When I got it anyway, it was a blue book. Is it still a blue book? Can you let me know? I hated it. I've still got mine, but... The AGLC is this long book that puts everything that you may possibly encounter when doing legal research, preparing briefs, doing memorandums of advice, whatever. It's got how to reference everything. You've got electronic sources, internet material, you've got bills and books, even Office of Tax, Australian Tax Office rulings on particular tax matters. There's a specific way that you reference those. Journal articles, Law Reform Commission reports, legislation, loose leaf services, secondary citations, taxation ruling, websites. Everything's included. The whole point of the AGLC is to show you how to reference a text. In fact, it even gives you examples. Yeah, sure. That's I get it, right? But and no, I'm not going to show you how to reference in this video, but I am going to show you how to make your life easier using the AGLC. The reason why I'm not going to show you how to reference is because the book does it. So instead of showing you how to reference, I'm going to show you how to use the book. The thing with the AGLC is that it's really comprehensive. So, as I mentioned at the start, it's got everything you've ever wanted to probably reference and then some. That's fine. But the thing is, you have to know how to approach referencing. Everybody comes up with their individual way of doing it. I would do it as I went. One, of course, familiarize yourself with the book and you'll know exactly what it is that you need to reference. Fine, find out a way that works for you. But first port of call should be your legal librarian. All law schools, I believe, do have a law librarian. If not, if you don't think you do, first find out, because the law librarian at my law school was very well hidden, but man, was she knowledgeable. Law librarians know their stuff and they are so underutilized. Call on them. Use a library's resources, because of course, a library knows how to reference. That's the point. So, seek out a law librarian and have a chat to her or him about what it is that you need to get done and how you need to reference it. That is, man, your first port of call. Second tip of how to reference properly is that because you are not the only one who finds the Australian Guide for Legal Citation difficult and unwieldy to use. So many people do. Many law schools. All you need to do is a quick Google search. I know the University of Queensland has one. I know that the University of Melbourne has one. I think RMIT, my alma mater, made one. There are quick guide templates that they've put together for the most common things that you would reference as a law student or as a lawyer and set out as a table. So instead of flicking through the whole book, all you need to do is just skim through the table. How to reference legislation. Yep, cool. This is how it gets done. How to reference cases. Yep, that's how it gets done. Seek out those aids that are designed not to trip you up and not to give you more things to do, but they're designed to make your life a little easier. And number three is be patient. And that is, be patient, use the book. Because referencing, at least for the things like legislation and cases that you're going to have to reference all the time, referencing for things like that becomes second nature. But only once you practice it over and over and over again. Don't skimp on your referencing though. That's not only just lazy, it is really poor form, and in fact it's a breach of your academic duties, whether if you're still studying, and I believe it's a breach of your duties to the court if you are practicing. Have I shown you how to reference things? No, I haven't. Why? Because the AGLC's point is to do that. And the AGLC is so big that we'd be here for several hours, and I don't think you'd get the benefit of it. Be patient, because referencing is crucial, not just to your duties that you have as a student to act with absolute academic integrity, but also to your duties to the court and the law as a lawyer. Thanks again. If you have any questions about law life, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If that's it, then that's it. And I'm going to continue with this nectar here, which is delicious. Truly, that's all it is.